Hello Pisces, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. I think I'm using the same ones I used last week, but here they are. For the main part of the read, Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, illustrated by Mark Evans. At the bottom here is the website, llewellyn.com. Supportive oracle cards are, if I can put that over there, okay, that's a challenge. Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen Raish Baskin. On the back are some websites, torihartman.com, watchkinspublishing.co.uk, or .com. Feel free to check out whatever you want to. Just freeze frame and go ahead and enjoy yourself. Okay. What do we have for Pisces? Something is going well. I'm saying this as a Pisces because I'm like, something is going well. Isn't that a great way to start? It's going good. Oh, okay. Then, all right. So this is what everything's built off of. Ace of Pentacles. The situation is definitely going to call for some patience. All right, let me just... Nine. You're very self-sufficient. You got this under control. But I feel like even though you're doing this on your own, whatever this is, I feel like I'm kind of like, I'm sick of doing it on my own. I'd like some support. I'd like some backup. I'd like somebody to do this with me. Whatever it is, I feel like I want somebody to do this with me. Whatever it is. Something is in the works. I feel like this drives me nuts. This reminds me of like certain things. Like I'm going to say it wrong because I never say it right. Croissants. I grew up hearing it as croissant, but it's not croissant. It's croissant. I think it's croissant. I'm saying it wrong. I guarantee you. But I think it takes like 2 to 3 days to make them correctly. It takes a long time, in my opinion, in my brain. There's things that take longer. I know that. But that's what this feels like to me. Kind of like I don't want to wait 2 to 3 days to have beautiful, buttery, delicious croissants. No, I'm saying it wrong. But if I really want the quality, that's what has to happen here. Because I'm getting like, I feel like I'm waiting. I've been waiting. I feel like I'm waiting. I'm waiting my whole life. My whole life. My whole life. Like my whole life. Like my whole life. What is this conflict with this? Are you not believing in it or something? What's going on? There's a conflict here. I'm not believing in it. I feel like I don't believe it's going to happen. Whatever it is you're waiting for, you're like, yep. Everybody else can make that happen, but nope. It's just not going to happen. I feel like that's where I'm standing, like, oh, this is just... But it is coming forward. Something is moving towards you very slowly. It reminds me of when I was a lot younger and my mother used to drive me places, and I would kid with her, and I'd be like, are we moving? She'd go, yeah. I'm like, are you sure? Because she would drive slow sometimes. My father was worse at it. But it's kind of like, are you sure this is going so? Are you sure this is moving? That's what this reminds me of. Like, it's moving, and it's kind of like, all right, it's moving, but I don't see the movement. You're telling me it's moving, but I don't see the movement. There's some choices being made. Whatever's coming towards you, it looks like when it comes and it arrives, what's behind that? Yeah. It's got to get through this block, but when it does come in, it's going to be permanent. Whatever's coming towards you is permanent. Probably, I mean, I know this is a general read, but whatever this is you're waiting for, when it does lock in, it's going to be probably for the rest of your life. So, there's that. There's something here that wants to be closer that's not moving very fast. Something that is like... They don't really... That's weird. That's really weird because whatever it is, and if it's a person, it's up to you. I feel like you'll know what this is that you're waiting for. Some of you are waiting for like a job promotion, just to be fair. Maybe you're looking for a house, stuff like that. Some of you it is romance. Maybe some of you are looking for a connection, a new friend to come into your life, something like that. and you're like, I want it to happen. This is out of the control of you, or if it's a person you're waiting for, it's not in their control either. Certain things have to fall into place. So it's almost like, maybe for some of you, if you're waiting for a friendship to start or a business opportunity to come in, because it could be connected to a person if it's a business opportunity, or maybe it's romance. It's up to you if you're open to that and that's what you're looking for. I feel like you know where it's going. It's almost like this person who's going to trigger the next phase is not close enough yet. Like maybe they literally don't live near you yet. Like they're going to, but they're not yet. They don't know who you are. Do they know you? Like does this person know you, or do they know you? Do they? I didn't expect it to go. No, I don't think so. Because you got the Five of Swords. They got the Five of Swords, and they got the Lovers upside down. They wanted to. They might have the same feeling you do. Like it's never going to happen. I'm never going to find what I'm actually looking for. Does not have to be love, by the way. But like whatever you're waiting to come towards you, there's a person. Even if it's not the actual person you're waiting for, there's a person connected to the advancement of the situation. They seem to feel the same way. Like this is never going to happen. And it's almost like they feel like it's just never going to work for me. It's just never going to happen. They might also have that similar feeling. I don't think they know you. Or if they do know you, it must have been a long while ago. Like a long while ago. Like over a decade, I would say. Because things are coming forward. Other people are making decisions. And when they make those decisions, that's what triggers the next phase forward. Then whoever that is, so like whatever, if it's a person you're waiting to come into your life, or if it's an opportunity you're waiting to come forward for you, it seems to be definitely triggered by a person. So it's not the person you're looking for, it's the person, it's the person who's triggering the next movement forward. They're going to come towards you first. Somebody's going to present the opportunity towards you. And I feel like this is very interesting because I can relate to this. I'm a Pisces too, if I haven't mentioned already, which I probably have because I'm obnoxious with that. Yeah, you're not going to believe it. You're going to be like, mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah, this story? I read that story. The ending sucks. Forget it. Read that story. I don't like it. Thanks. It's not the same story, but I feel like that's what I feel like when it comes towards me. Like, yeah, no. Are you going to block this? Are you going to get past this even though you're not really open to it? Like, are you going to get past that moment? Just to be fair. The Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. I do see you connecting with this energy. It just may be a good minute, like, when I say a good minute, like a month or two before you really are like, all right. Like, I feel like this energy keeps coming towards you. It's kind of like, I feel like I'm not rebuking it. I'm just not really getting too attached to it. And then it just keeps coming back and keeps coming back and keeps coming back. And I'm like, all right. It does come forward good. And I know, I feel like right now it doesn't seem to be moving. You feel like it's blocked. I don't think it's actually blocked. I think it's just taking a long time to come forward. Because this is the position of like how you feel. You feel like whatever this is blocked and you can't have it. That's not the case. But you do seem to have also done a lot of work because you believe it's not going to happen. You've paid attention to others. Is this card going to come in a positive way? Because I have a feeling it's going to. All right, so hold on. Let me see how. You've paid attention. You've seen what other people have gone through. You've heard about what other people have gone through. You've seen it from the outside. A lot of things. Whatever the situation is, you've seen it play out for other people from the outside. Through that, you've learned a lot. You really have. I feel like one of the things I've learned from watching other people is like, if we're going to go down the relationship thing, which it doesn't matter what type of relationship, romantic, friendship, or whatever you got. If you really are mad at somebody and you tell other people you're mad at them, just be careful to realize you might tell somebody you love how you're upset with somebody else. And they're going to feel that energy. They're going to feel how upset you are, and they're not going to be able to let it go, even if you do. And I feel like this is one of the things I've learned anyway. So like, if you're really upset with somebody that means a lot to you, and you vent it off to a bunch of people, those people are going to remember the pain you went through. They're not going to really feel it passed, or they made it right, or whatever. Even if you tell them they made it right, they're just going to remember how upset you are. So it's one of the things I've learned. Like, be careful how you, like, you want to talk about things when they're not going well. You just want to be careful to kind of like just make it the facts, and kind of like be careful how much you emphasize how upset you are. Kind of like, this is what happened and this is how we're working it out. You definitely want to communicate about what's happening, but you want to be very mindful. Like, if you're really angry and you're putting a lot of vinegar and venom in it, people are going to remember the vinegar and venom more than anything else, and they're going to not like the person you're connected to. So I don't know. I feel like you've learned a lot. So that's the basic thing. When this does come forward, you're going to be ready for it. You have learned a lot. It's just slow. Like, when is it? Can we get like any type of time frame? I know this is a general read, but is there any type of time frame we could get for this? Because I feel like this is just saying what you're waiting for, not happening just yet, but it is coming. It's kind of like it's on back order. 8, which is the Strength card. Ace of Pentacles again. I feel like they're saying it is in process. It is happening. It's just happening at a slow pace. It's happening at a slow pace. I don't get like a time frame. I don't. So whatever it is, they're saying don't give up fully. I'm also feeling like if you give yourself a chance to want what it is you want, and just realize it's a ways out there, but it is out there, maybe you won't rebuke it, and maybe it can go even better than expected. One of those things, because I'm like, what's the point of this? They're just saying don't give up on your dreams. Whatever it is you really want, yes, it is out there. Yes, it is coming. It's just, you know, it's going across the sea in a very slow boat. I think that's the best way I could say. Is it going to happen next year? I know, I feel like this is a general read, and I'm asking questions. They're like, there's not going to be an answer for that, but let's find out. 2 of Swords reversed. And yeah, they're not giving an answer. The Empress upside down too is telling me, you know what, you don't center on wanting it. Do other things in your life for now. Whatever it is you're looking for, they're saying just don't give up on it. That's all they're asking. It's going to happen in its own time. It's on its way. And I think because it's a general read, I'm not getting when it's going to happen. So I just did a reading for somebody recently, and I was telling them about, you know, a 1.5 year wait. And I was like, oh, I know they're not going to like that, but at least it's out there. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it's going to be 1.5 years for you for whatever you're waiting for, but it's out there. It's just, it's the high quality that you're looking for. And whatever this is, it'll last for the end of your life. So if it's a certain business opportunity, this is one that you're going to keep until you retire, that type of thing. If it's a romance, it's the person who's going to match you and stick with you and be by your side to the end. If it's a certain friendship, because you're like, I have certain interests that I have a partner, but there's other things I want in life, and I want somebody to share this with that my partner is clearly not going to. That person's coming. It's just they'll add in when the appropriate time comes in. That's what I'm getting. Anything else with this? All right, there's something else. I was going to end it, but I feel like there's something else. So I'll shuffle these cards, and we'll see what else they want to say. It's going to happen in its timing. We already know that. But you got mysticism and bittersweet. The bittersweet is the timing. The mysticism is like this. It's like the perfect fit. As much as something can be a perfect fit in this life, it's going to be. It's like, I feel like for Pisces, and I'm saying this as a Pisces, somebody who listens to us and really takes our words to heart and really, works with us and helps us make our dreams come true and lets us add to their dreams. Like, not only bring our dreams to fruition, but lets us help them bring their dreams to fruition. It's going to be something like that. So it's kind of like this back and forth energy. It's very positive, very building. Pisces is usually, I'm going to say this as a Pisces, we have a lot of ideas, a lot of dreams, very creative usually. Typically, more than not, Pisces tend to be artistic. Not always, but they tend to be. Somebody who's letting you express this, and then what you're doing is adding to their life, and they're giving you stuff, and you're giving them stuff. one of those one hand washes the other situations. So it builds, it builds, it builds. It's very beautiful. So bittersweet is like, okay, yeah, I'd like that now, please, but no, it's not. It's just not coming right now. It's out there, so don't give up on it totally. Realize it's just taking a long trip, taking a long time. All right, I'm gonna let that go there. Thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.